scope, there you go.
Oh, see the shine of the scope right there? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that scope glare that they had. Lets you know where the enemy position are. I mean, nowadays we have attachments to the scope that eliminate scope shadow. You can even put a netting. Yeah, you basically attach a piece of a longer cylinder to the end of your scope, which basically eliminates the scope glare because it adds shade. It keeps the sun out of it to keep it from reflecting.
Pine off, right?
Okay, that's good. Yeah, with a can, that's actually very surprising.
Down the sight.
I would not look down the sight because your view is this when it could be this, and then it takes 1 millisecond to go to this.
That's right, yeah. The high ready and then the ready.
Oh, here we go, just carrying rope on me.
Yeah.
Let's see how much rope this is.
1,000 foot of rope. That's a fast rope right there.
That is so ridiculous. That is the most absurd thing I've ever seen in my life. Do you know how much rope weighs, people?
It has,
it's a
physical thing, you know?
Yeah, it's so heavy, and that amount of rope? No way. I call bullshit.
Don't you do it. I see her looking at something.
She wants to do it. She keeps looking back.
Yeah, no,
gun on the table.
Up. Done. Look, in that situation, I probably would have done the same thing. But she keeps looking, she's acting shady. She's backing up towards something. She's obviously moving towards something, and we see it was a detonator.
Detonator. Yeah, she can clack off that entire building.
It's a very simple mathematical equation when it comes to that kind of stuff.
1 + 1.
Yep.
Damn, he's got quite the loadout right now.
Sniper sleeping darts?
There is no such thing as a sleeper dart.
Look, I see the Z's, they're falling asleep.
Unless you have a private that's really into heroin.
There's a reason why there's a whole profession called anesthesiologists that measure these things. They gotta know all the information about the person.
How it's being carried through the body. I don't think if it hit them in the head. I don't know, that's all fantasy.
That's all 18 Delta stuff right there.
I'm not smart enough.
Holding on the door, getting ready to breach. Yeah.
There we go.
It in.
Nice.
Get out of the doorway. Get out of the fatal funnel.
I would have wished you would have checked that corner because his homeboy just came in and pointed.
Right.
Always make sure that that corner is your most immediate threat. So if you're going in, either pie that thing off, deliberately fight from cover, but check that corner because there could be a guy there and See, so standing behind doors like that, probably not the most preferred method of cover just because I personally shot doors and rounds ripped straight through doors. Okay, so we're low crawling through the grass at this point.
It's a low chance of detection, but it takes a while.
It takes a while to get anywhere, but I mean, your aperture is extremely minimal. This is kind of unrealistic here because obviously if a bush is crawling at you, you know something's up. You would never just straight walk backwards like this because you would fall on your ass, 1, and 2, obviously your guys are sprinting up there, so it would be more of a sprint, 15 meters, turn around, scan, turn back around, sprint. So technically, if you're running through a convoy like this, every gun is gonna be pointed a different way. So your lead vehicle is gonna be pointing forward, your vehicle behind that is either left and right, and then you would flip-flop from there. If the truck in front of you is pointing left, your gun's pointing right. That way you have 360 coverage.
Man, sick.
We had one of those in country and thank God we never had to use it. Well, I mean, thank God for the enemy we never had to use it.
Right, take out a city block with that thing. AK-47, super simple, not a lot of parts to it. You can tear it down really quickly, put it back together, you can throw it in the mud, pick it back up, and it'll still fire.
Yeah, the AK platform is a gas piston driven weapon system, so it is one of the most reliable guns in the game. I mean, that's why over half the country's militias use this weapon. It's extremely reliable. It shoots a really big round that does a lot of damage.
Watch out.
Yep, shoot through. There you go, dude.
Love it.
Frag them.
Yeah.
And you actually can't cook a grenade like that. That's what I noticed in this game, or in a lot of the Call of Duty, just by holding on to the grenade and they cook it.
Yeah.
You actually have to let the pin go.
You have to let the spoon go,
the spoon. And then you can throw it. But if that spoon's still attached in your hand, it's not gonna detonate. So I could just run around the entire battlefield with the spoon in my hand and no pin in there, just be screaming.